This is mind-boggling. It's insanity. Like, have we all lost our damn minds? Hello, fellow weirdos. I'm Andy Negative, and today I want to talk about whether there's really any point in buying Pokemon cards anymore. All right, weirdos, before we jump in, please take a second to subscribe to the channel and just obliterate that like button for the YouTube
algorithm.
This is my second channel, and here on my second channel, we do exclusively Pokemon stuff. That's the whole deal. So if you're into Pokemon stuff, that's what we're gonna do here. So about 6 months ago, Pokemon cards blew up in a big way. Pokemon cards have been going on for years, of course, and tons of people have been collecting and enjoying the game, and it's grown quite a large community. But about 6 months ago, one of the Paul brothers, I can't remember which one, who cares, did a video where he bought and opened a really expensive pack of Pokemon cards, and in so doing, kind of reinvigorated the mass hysteria behind the Pokemon card franchise. This is pretty cool. I think it's awesome because I'm a fan of Pokemon and I have been playing the game since I was about 10 years old, and I love it. I collected Pokemon cards when I was a kid too, and I remember the hysteria back then. It was madness.
When it comes to the biggest Pokemon craze, it has to be the trading cards. This 747 arrived today from Tokyo, packed with the latest collectible cards.
Back then in the late 90s, the internet wasn't the same as it was, social media wasn't what it was, there was no YouTube, so the hysteria was kind of different, I think. Now it hit everywhere. It's hit everywhere in the world, and obviously the whichever Paul it is has a big audience and got a lot of people excited about it, and he got a bunch of kids into it that maybe weren't into it before, and that's a really exciting thing, and I'm stoked for the Pokemon company that this is happening. But what has happened since then is the thing that always happens when something gets popular. It's that it gets too popular for its own good, and then people start to take advantage of the fact that it's popular to try to make money. Now, I'm not against people trying to make money. That's fine. Everyone's got to pay their bills and stuff like that. But the problem is that people take something nostalgic and then they just beat it to death with like a horse. I don't know where they got the horse, but they have one, and all these people are just running around with a horse beating Pokemon cards to death. So with the explosion in popularity around the end of the summer and the early fall, we find ourselves just being inundated everywhere with YouTubers now doing openings and unboxings on their channel, and all these new YouTubers popping up doing Pokemon related content, of course myself included. I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't recently start a Pokemon channel, but there's nothing wrong with people doing this. It's fine. I'm glad to see it. It makes people happy. You want to do the Pokemon thing, fine. People are buying $10,000, $30,000, $100,000 unopened booster boxes. You know what? If that's how you want to spend your money, it's totally cool. I'm not going to stop you. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. But with that explosion in popularity, all of a sudden it's a hot ticket item, and everybody wants to have Pokemon cards. So I'm part of a few subreddits that are related to just the Pokemon trading card game, and then to actual like the collecting of the cards. And one of the things that we've noticed, especially coming into Christmas and now in the new year, there are no Pokemon cards left. Basically, they're sold out literally everywhere. Now, partly this is to do, I think, with the pandemic being what it is, and it's harder to get product out to stores. A lot of stores aren't even open. Here in Ottawa in February of 2021, we've been in a lockdown since Christmas, so there's very minimal stores that are even open, meaning if you're trying to buy Pokemon cards, your only options are a couple of the big box stores that happen to still be open, or ordering online. Now, because of that, the stores are all sold out. But they're sold out everywhere. We probably get less stock because I live in Ottawa, Canada, and there's like 1 million people here, which is actually pretty small, all things considered, not like a Toronto or something like that where there's tons of people, or like in New York where there's even more tons of people, and you know, there's probably a Walmart per every 3 people that live in the city. So, but with this going on, there's effectively no stock. So if you go to a store, the chances are you're not gonna be able to find Pokemon cards. And if you do find some, you better buy them because they're not gonna be there later. I know that I've been to a couple Walmarts since Christmas, and there's none. There's literally no Pokemon cards anywhere. The shelves are barren. Now this is good for the Pokemon company because they've sold all their stock, and they're going to keep making Pokemon cards. But the major issue is this isn't just fans of the game buying the cards so that they can play the game. What we're starting to see is scalping. Now, if you don't know what scalping is, it's basically buying up a product or something like concert tickets or whatever, and then going and reselling it for a higher value than it's worth in the first place, because you've basically taken away all the stock and you're reselling it. I believe this is just called business. But when you are buying from big box stores and then reselling to people like through Kijiji or on the street or outside of the fronts of those big box stores, which seems illegal to me, but whatever, this is called scalping. People have been doing it for a long time, and I think it's illegal. I don't know if it's illegal or not, but it's definitely a big problem in the music industry and has been for a long time in the event industry. And obviously it is also a problem with the entertainment industry, the electronics industry. You see it, people buying up tons and tons and tons of products. And that's why we end up in situations where customers are limited to certain numbers of products that they can buy, so that they can't just do that thing by buying them all up and reselling them. But what we're seeing now is we're seeing an influx of people just buying up a huge supply of these booster boxes and all of these special edition releases, and then going and turning around and reselling them on the internet for just like insanely hiked up prices. It takes the fun out of the whole thing. So, you know, I grabbed a few examples. I went onto my local Kijiji, the Ottawa one, and this is just the Ottawa one. I didn't really go any further in depth, and I just searched Pokemon cards, and I tried to see what kind of stuff came up. And it's crazy, right? There's like a Hidden Fates sealed booster box that someone's selling for like $300, which is like twice the price of the original thing. You've got people selling these like Evolution Kanto power boxes for like $500. It's madness, man. There's someone selling a Vivid Voltage box for $320. They're $70 if you can get them in store. Here's someone selling some General Mills promo packs for $600. It's crazy, man. This is madness. Here's someone selling a Generations Elite Trainer box for $1,000. $1,000 for a few packs of Pokemon cards. Here we've got something I never even knew about called splits. Now, if you don't know what a split is, I just found out what a split is. So this is pretty exciting. It's when these very ingenious people, what they do is they put up the booster box on Kijiji, an unopened booster box, and they say, if you buy the booster box from me, you can have half of the booster box, and I'll take the other half, and I'll open it with you so that you know that you're getting what you want. But the thing is that these people are selling them for more than the price of the booster box cost originally. So for more than a booster box costs, you can pay for my booster box and have half of it. It's crazy. Like, this is some next level thinking of trying to scam people, right? It's like, oh, I want a booster box, but I'm going to convince someone else to pay for it for me. Here's someone that's literally selling just booster packs for $30 a piece. Booster packs for $30 a piece. And we're talking like Evolutions booster packs. These are not expensive booster packs. If you can find them, they're like $8 in stores in Canada, right? So I'm not in America. They're cheaper in America. But in Canada, they're like $7 or $8. And this person is selling them out of his house for $30 a pack. It's madness, man. Booster boxes for $2,000. A $2,000 booster box. Madness. Madness. Here's a person who went to the store and just bought up a ton of booster boxes, which this is how you know it's a scalper, because there's literally 7 booster boxes in this photo, and they're selling them all for a minimum of $125 or more, upwards to $450 for a booster box that would have cost probably around $100. So the major thing here is that like the stock is disappearing so quickly that like you can't even buy it from the Pokemon company because the Pokemon Center is already sold out before you even get a chance to buy it. It's to the point where one of the subreddits is supposed to be deals on Pokemon cards is literally just sending updates when the Pokemon Center gets stock of items, and within a half an hour the stock is gone. And all of this leads to kind of what's happening right now. So on Febtober 19th. So as of filming this video, I'm filming it on like 6th of February. So as of filming this video, in about 2 weeks, the Pokemon Company is releasing a new set of cards called Shining Fates, which I believe is a reprint of some Hidden Fates stuff. And their plan is to release an Elite Trainer box like they do for literally every single release. And this time they're re-releasing a couple old cards as promo tins. Now, if you don't know about the promo tins are one promo card with a few booster packs included. So these promo tins are going to include Boltund V, which makes sense because everybody's playing Pikarom in standard play right now, and everyone needs Boltunds, and they're hard to come by. Eldegoss V, and then another one which I can't remember, probably a Pikachu. Makes sense, it's Pikachu. So it's 2 weeks until these promo boxes are going to be released. Now, a promo tin typically costs about $30 American and $40 Canadian. You can go to the store if there are any open, and you can buy like some of the older Pikachu ones and the Eevee ones and stuff like that for about $40 Canadian. See, that seems reasonable to me because you get something like 6 booster packs and a promo card. So it's actually not even that crazy, and a promotional tin. Okay. Awesome. But if you go to try to pre-order anything off of the Pokemon Center website, you can't. It's sold out. No surprise there, I guess. So your only option is to go and pre-order through third-party retailers. Now, what's crazy is the price tag that these pre-orders are being set up on. If you go to several of these websites, the pre-orders are anywhere from $10, $20, $50 to $100 more for a pre-order of a product that doesn't even exist yet, that is already sold out. Now, I understand that these companies, they have to buy the product from the Pokemon company, and so probably can only get so much. So I understand how the stock goes away, but you're talking the product from a third-party retailer like Walmart or something is $40, let's say, and you have websites that are selling them for $70, $80, $100 for a pre-order for a product that isn't even out yet, that is officially sold out and totally unavailable. The highest price I saw looking around on the internet for maybe like 20 minutes was someone asking for $160 for a promo tin with 6 booster packs and 1 card in it. This is mind-boggling. It's insanity. Like, have we all lost our damn minds? Like, I get it. People want these things, but I cannot believe for a second that this isn't scalpers. Like, from what I've seen and the way things are going, like, this has to be scalpers buying huge amounts of products. And like, you go on these websites and not every website has a limit or a maximum that you can buy. Like, I can only believe that it's just people buying up all the stock to drive the price even further. So we now have to go through multiple steps just to get our hands on Pokemon cards. Not only do they have to come from the Pokemon company, who are sold out immediately, you can't buy them from, they go to a third-party retailer who's already sold out of the product because scalpers bought up all the product, and you have to buy them from scalpers, and they've gone up in price 3 times to do so. It's madness, absolute madness. Now, do I want the Bolt Hunt tin? Yes. Am I gonna pay $80 or $90 for it? No, that's crazy talk. I understand people are stuck at home and it's this new hobby and it's fun and it's exciting, and maybe you've got some money to blow on something and Pokemon cards seems like fun. Cool, that's awesome. And if you want to collect Pokemon cards for the fun of it, then do it. It's fun. I enjoy it too. I love it. I lost my collection from when I was a kid, and so recently I started recollecting because I still get some enjoyment out of it, and I want to recollect some of those cards that made me feel nostalgic. But this has gotta stop. Like, hundreds and hundreds of dollars more than the value of any of this stuff is worth. So, is it worth buying Pokemon cards anymore? Yes, but do not buy from scalpers, because that's just proving that they're doing the right thing, and they're going to keep buying up product and selling it for way more. If you see someone selling a booster box for $400, don't buy it, because these are new booster boxes. This isn't like buying the really old boxes whose value is in the thousands and thousands of dollars because there's a small limited amount of it. The thing is, with all these boxes, they're being mass produced, and the Pokemon company's just going to keep pumping them out as long as they can sell them, which means that there's not going to be that kind of limited supply like some of these older boxes, that the reason that they cost so much money is because there's so few of them left. Pokemon's just going to keep re-releasing and reprinting stuff because they know people will buy it. So do not spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on these old boxes, because they're straight up not worth it. And when these people can't sell them, they're going to have to get rid of them eventually, which means they're just going to sell them for whatever they can get for them. So in 6 months, when the hype is over and people have stopped caring about Pokemon cards as much, then, like, not the weebs, but the plebs who aren't super into it for the rest of their lives, they're just into it because it's popular right now. When all of that interest has gone away and people don't care anymore, there's going to be these people that have literal stockpiles of boxes of Pokemon cards that they probably can't even give away. Now, should you buy them if you can get your hands on them? Yes. But do not overpay, because that just quantifies what they're doing and makes the scalpers be able to continue doing what they're doing. Yeah, okay, so that's my rant about the Pokemon card things. But let me know down below what you think. Is it worth getting into Pokemon cards now? If you enjoy the game and you're collecting for fun, do it. If you're doing this to try to make some quick money, there are so many better ways that you could be making money. Stop taking the fun away from other people so that you can make a quick buck by ripping people off. That's just shitty, and you're a bad person if you do that. And I don't care if you disagree with me. You're a terrible human being if you're just ripping people off so that you can make more money. Sorry, that's the way it goes. If you enjoyed this video and you thought it was entertaining or whatever, just obliterate that like button and do a little subscribe for all kinds of Pokemon related content. And yeah, I'm gonna go play the TCGO now because the cards are at least free there, you know what I mean? And there's always a chance to get them. I don't even know. I'm never gonna get a Bolt Hunt at this point, so my Pikarom deck's never gonna be finished, but You know what? Maybe I'll make a Mad Party deck. Oh, look at that! All of the Mad Party tins are sold out too. Womp womp. All right, I'm Andy Negative, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Bye.